I could never have known the voices would lead me away from my home. I gather my weapons and hang up my hoe. I'll write up my story however it goes. A lone wanderer stops me on my road. He said, won't you please help me take back my home? They're tearing it down with corruption and sin. His tales made shivers crawl down my skin. So hear my voice and fear my name. I won't let my friends fall prey to your game. I'll take my crown, sharpen my blade, and let us not forget this day. A day to remember, a day to us all, a day in which mighty dictators will fall, a day in which all will know my name, and I will be more than just the blade. I will be home. I build up the army steady and slow. We ascend to the land to take back their home. Their swords they to clash as soil turns to blood. They raise up a flag as they lay in the mud. My allies they cheered, they shouted with glee. I thought I could finally live out in peace, but then they elected to relive their past. I realized they used me to cover their tracks. So hear my voice and fear my name. How dare you trick me into playing your game? I'll take my crown, sharpen my blade, and let us not forget this day. A day to remember, a day to us all, a day where my beast caused your country to fall, a day in which all will know my name, and I will be more than just the blade. I will be home. The voices now satisfy peace at last. The quells of bloodshed have come to pass. I can hang up freely, blowing in the wind, tend to my land to repent from my sins. But then a black crow rested on my porch, a warning of men wanting blood on their swords. They wanted to drag me away from my home. They wouldn't succeed till they threatened my horse. They took me away to a place I had been. They locked me away and they started to sing. They raised up an anvil to take my life, but I would escape and they would face my might. So hear my voice and know my name. You want me dead so you can win this game. I'll take my crown, sharpen my blade, and let us not forget this day. A day to remember, a day to us all, a day where the butcher will crumble and fall, a day in which all will know my name, and I will be more than just the blade. I will be home. I returned from war, the beast had been woken. I returned to my home to find my locks had been broken. My sword drawn, I found the lone child in fear. I sheathed my weapon so his tale could be spoken. He told me a story of puppets and masters. He told me one man would soon bring disaster. I I said, take this axe, we'll fight them together, destroy their country so this can all end. We went to a place where we were once connected, destroyed by the vision of one single man. 30 to 1, I stood by my brother, but he threw down the axe and abandoned our plan. I realized the man had a goal close to mine. We escaped to our home where we would find an army of hounds with the thirst for blood. The voices returned, satisfied in time. So hear my voice and know my name. I'm tired of playing your silly games. I'll take my crown, sharpen my blade, and let us not forget this day. A day to remember, a day to us all. A day in November where ashes will fall. A day in which all will know my name, and I will be more than just the blade. I will be home. I returned from war, finally at peace. For the first time in months I could finally sleep. I knew that the man would one day call for the debt that I owe to be paid when he calls. That day did come, but not how I thought. He asked me to visit the cell where he wrought. I entered the prison and the door shut behind. The warden spoke and said, "You're up of mine." Sat with the man for months deep in thought. I gathered my intel to break from this box. One day a crow rescued me from my hell. My friend rubbed my shoulders as I started to yell. I gathered my tools, this wasn't a game. I owed him a favor, a debt to be paid. I returned to the box where I'd plotted for months. I let the man from the cell where he rot. So hear my voice and know my name. The warden wants me to play his game. So I take my crown, sharpen my blade, and let us not forget this day. A day to remember, a day to us all. A day where the warden lays trapped in his walls. A day in which all would know my name, and I would be more than just the blade. I will be home. Finally free from all that I hate. I can live out my life with nothing at stake. But something beyond this world called out my name. It's time, great warrior, to play a new game. I gathered my things, wished my friends goodbye. They sobbed and they wept, but I said not to cry. My legend will live on in each one of you. My story has ended, so let's start anew. So hear my voice and know my name. 10 million voices shout, long live the blade. I'll hang my crown, lower my blade, but let us not forget the days. The days we remember, the days to us all. The days where the legend would refuse to fall. I know that you all know my name, and I am now more than just the blade. I